Tensions on the yacht increase as the crew negotiates challenging dynamics in the forthcoming episode of Below Deck Sailing Yacht. Season 5, Episode 12, titled Fraught Mess. This episode, which airs on Bravo on Monday, December 30th, 2024 at 9 p.m., promises drama, poignant moments, and a hint of mayhem. Always the erratic crew member, Gary dares to ask Daisy a sensitive topic, which leads to an interesting change in their relationship. Diana, meantime, is reassessing her emotions, which further complicates the already stressful situation. A group of pals board the yacht, hoping for a memorable adventure, as the crew struggles with their own problems. The lively yet demanding atmosphere created by the guests' high expectations and enthusiasm pushes the team to the edge. With its dramatic twists, heated exchanges, and high-stakes scenes, Fraught Mess has all the drama that viewers have grown to love, keeping them captivated until the very end. Gary King, first officer of Below Deck Sailing Yacht, might be prepared to make his big comeback after a turbulent few years. Gary, a 4-season regular on the show, is a dedicated, skilled boatman with remarkable attention to detail. However, his poor behavior has ruined his success. Gary has a reputation for having wild parties and hopping from one woman to another. His persistent pursuit of Chief Stew Daisy Kelliher in Season 4, despite her relationship with Chief Engineer Colin Macri and his boatments with Mads Herrera, was the culmination of his womanizing conduct. Viewers were left with a negative impression by Gary's disdain, but it was just the beginning of his issues. A member of the production team soon accused Gary of sexual misconduct. In Season 5 of Below Deck Sailing Yacht, Gary appears to have decided it's time to mend his ways after his reputation has been ruined. Following a horrible night on Below Deck Sailing Yacht Season 5, Gary made a commitment to change his conduct. Gary tossed a lollipop at Chief Engineer David Morosi's face after having a party with the crew, causing blood to flow and damaging the white sofa. Gary left the mess for the other members of the crew to handle because he was drunk. Gary acknowledged that he had no memory of the incident, and the team lost their day off as a result of the resultant stain. Gary made the decision not to drink the next night out after witnessing the consequences of his behavior. As his co-stars became more raucous, he kept his word and drank water and mocktails. Gary acknowledged that his behavior was frequently even worse and remarked on how eye-opening it was to observe their inebriated behavior with sober eyes. Gary went to bed early as the staff on the yacht continued to party. Gary's choice to stop drinking shows that his mindset has significantly changed. He acknowledged that drinking is a problem for him and that he loses self-control once he starts. When talking about his troubled relationship with alcohol, Gary was unusually serious, demonstrating his in-depth introspection. Gary has reached a new degree of awareness, particularly in view of the accusations of wrongdoing. Gary seemed to be considering the ramifications of his choice and acting with seriousness. Gary is now more conscious than ever before, particularly in view of the accusations of misbehavior. Gary had denied any wrongdoing and dubbed his accuser a liar, but he is now acknowledging that he is aware that his actions are out of control. Gary's readiness to own up to his mistakes shows that he's serious about becoming a better person, even though it's a long way from accepting full responsibility. Gary is making good progress, but it will require a lot of work for him to completely alter his behavior. Due to the fast-paced and demanding nature of boat work, Gary has a work hard, play hard mentality. His dedication to recovery will be difficult to sustain for long enough to compensate for years of misbehavior. However, it's encouraging that Gary is admitting his unhealthy drinking habit. If his careless actions are due to alcohol, getting sober will undoubtedly put him on the correct track. Gary has the ability to change things, despite his terrible on- and off-screen conduct. Gary's future on Below Deck Sailing Yacht might be more promising than ever if his sobriety encourages him to behave with more decency and self-control and to take responsibility for his previous transgressions.